Hey, welcome back to Math with Patrick and Quill. Today is December 24th, and we are solving problem 359 from the Daily Epsilon calendar. Hold up, it's actually the 358th day of the year. Normally, I would just redo the intro, but what's kind of interesting is that this whole year I've been just typing in days since December 31, and this is giving me the wrong number now. Like when I filmed yesterday's video, I just typed in days since December 31, and then it told me 357 on that day. What's weird is that now when I do this, it's counting the same day. Like it used to not count December 31st. So I messed up in the intro. Normally I would just fix it, but I thought it was kind of interesting that throughout the whole year I've been saying days since December 31, but now I see that. Look at that. That's weird, right? Now that I say days since January 1st, I'm skipping 358. This is crazy to me. I don't know what Google's thinking, but they're counting it two different ways. Unless there's a magical December 32nd I don't know about, something weird happening right here. Anyways, today's problem is the 358th problem in the calendar. Okay, now that I've gotten that out of the way, let's just continue on with what we were doing. And the answer today should be 24 because that's today's date. And this question is fairly simple, the number of teaspoons in half a cup. I always remember that there are 3 teaspoons in 1 tablespoon, and then we have 4 tablespoons in 1/4 cup. And if we want to kind of get some equalities going, we could maybe multiply both sides of this equation by 4, just so we can see that 12 teaspoons is equal to 4 tablespoons. So that means 12 teaspoons is equal to this 1/4 cup. And then we could take this and maybe multiply both sides by 2, just to show that we do get 24 teaspoons for every half cup. That's basically it. We could have also thought about this in terms of like dimensional analysis. I figure that could be kind of interesting, where we start with 1/2 of a cup, and maybe we'll do like 1/2, and then cups, kind of like this. And we could think about multiplying by some fractions, and every fraction needs the value of 1, or else we're going to change the value of our original one. And I also want to make sure that my units cancel. And so as I set up more fractions, I'll make sure that the next thing that I write with cups, it'll have cups on the bottom. And so these will cancel on the top and bottom as if we had some kind of common factors on the top and bottom. And here, using the numbers that I had from up there, actually using new numbers, because I don't really know how many tablespoons go into 1 cup. I don't have that number fresh off the brain. I could just go here and say 16 tablespoons is equal to 1 cup, so that works. So then I could say, 1 cup is equal to 16 tablespoons, and then I could then put tablespoons down here, kind of preparing to cancel it out, like I just canceled the cups. And then I can use this conversion that I had from earlier, that 1 tablespoon is equal to 3 teaspoons. And this is another way to do it. Here we would maybe divide the 16 by 2, getting 8, and then the 8 times the 3 also gives us 24. So you could think about it like step by step if you want, or you could set up your dimensional analysis and be careful about canceling units on the top and bottom. And then in this case, we are just left with teaspoons, and we still get 24 with either strategy. So that's basically it. We're all done. Thanks for watching. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.